One of the people in that crowd was James Patrick Freeman. He says he was about 120 to 200 feet from the stage, not all that far away. He is a teacher at a Las Vegas middle school, and he joins us by phone now. You're with us?
Yeah, hey.
So you're in the crowd. What did you hear first? And we've heard people thought it was fireworks. What did you hear and see?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we were about dead smack in the middle of the crowd. And it just sounded like fireworks that, it didn't visually go off, especially because it was overhead. And it was just a quick burst, like a 10 to 15, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And Jason Aldean didn't stop playing. It was only till, I guess, maybe like he reloaded or it was a second burst at that point. That's when it really sunk in that this is not part of the show.
Yeah. James, I mentioned that you're a middle school teacher, and you probably have an eye for spotting young people in a crowd. There were some young people in that crowd last night. Was there any kind of direction as the first responders were coming onto the scene that helped in the way of communicating to some, because it's hard to hear to begin with, and then you've got people looking toward the stage. What kind of direction did you get from first responders?
Yeah, it was a great overall job by everyone involved. There were plenty of, it seemed like former military in the crowd that really stepped up to and helped direct people. There wasn't much trampling. Granted, there was a lot of chaos, but it did seem a lot more people reaching out to help anyone who needed any type of direction. We ended up jumping behind one of those like beer kiosk things and just tried to bunker down for a couple minutes till it cleared up, and then basically made a run east for it.
With all of the noise, the music finally stopped playing, you said. You think after the second round of gunshots that you heard. A lot of times it seems like this, and we saw this with Manchester, England, with the Ariana Grande concert, with some of the witnesses describing that you kind of see a lull in the audience and then the run. You're saying that having that military presence, some of those off-duty officers from police, that really made a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. There were probably a decent amount of people in the crowd who, like, I wasn't 100% sure what was going on, but there were a lot of people who instantly recognized that this is something that's not normal, that this is something we need to start moving. And it was great to see people step up and do that.
Was anybody that you know hurt?
Not just friends of friends at this point. In our small group, everyone got out. But still, it was like nothing more than scrapes and bruises and stuff, like had to hop a fence, all that. Had to jump in the back of a pickup truck. But everyone just did what they had to do.
You live in that area, so you can best describe what the hospitals are like. It would be hard for any community to absorb 550 people who are injured from gunshot wounds and whatever else might have happened in the whole trying to get away from this thing. Describe for me, if you can, what it's been like for your city to react to this from a medical standpoint that you know of. I mean, do you have a lot of hospitals near there?
From what I've read, it seems like we don't have as many like ICUs to handle the numbers of victims. So I saw that they turned Thomas and Mack into almost like a triage center where they're helping people out, which is great to see. And it seems like everyone's kind of pulling together to make it work. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's enough here right now.
Yeah, they're asking for blood. We've been giving that information out even nationally. James Patrick Freeman is a middle school teacher who was caught in that concert melee as the shots rang out, and it turned into a massacre last night along the Vegas Strip. James, thank you. I'm glad that you're safe. President Trump spoke